peeps, Mew here, and welcome back to Sword Art Online Integral Factor. Today we're going to go through my beginner's tips. So these are the tips that at high level that I think would be very beneficial for any new player, just basics. I will eventually do a more in-depth, tips video, but at least getting started, I think this is what you should probably know. And I know the menu is very massive, so we're not going to go through everything. So starting off, how would you get better weapons? That is, very important because, we're destroying monsters, so, and, beating people up sometimes. And we need better weapons. So you can either come to the merchant, which is probably the first thing you think of, come to the merchant and buy a weapon. And right now I'm hanging out on floor 1. I'm actually working my way through floor 3, but so that's why here you can only see level 1 options. But as you get into the higher floors, you can buy weapons of higher levels. But as you can see here, I can buy a level 1 sword, and that'd be cool. But that would, just help you out a little bit. But something that I recommend is that you actually come to the workshop. And I mean, there's all the quests that you're given are, asking you to kill monsters, and also just for leveling up, you're to kill monsters, right? So come and do, come to the workshop, do production, and you can see all the weapons you can create. And, there's filtered on all of them. You can filter on swords or rapiers. So actually, I want to build a new one. And this is really cool because, so I'm going to make the level 30 rapier, just because I currently have like a level 10 one, or actually I think it's a level 20. So I'm gonna upgrade mine. So you can see here that it needs wet leaf, curved tail, hard pelt. So all of these drops are from monsters on the 3rd floor. So even though I'm on the 1st floor, it still gives me all of the weapons from all the floors as options. So I'm gonna choose that one and I'm gonna produce it, which you can't see the button, but it's this button right there. It just says produce, and it also tells you the cost, which I'm in front of. But it costs 4,200 coal to make it. And so I'm going to make it. Are you sure you want to do it? Yes. And that right there is why you want to do the making of your weapons instead of buying them. If you buy them, you get the basic stats. But if you buy it, you get the basic stats. But if you make it, you get a random boost given to a forged item. So you can see that there's a defense bonus and there's an HP bonus. So you can, just continue creating them until you get a bonus that you like for your weapon. So I think this is pretty cool. Who doesn't need more HP? So that is awesome. So you can see the attack. You can see the defense bonus was 10 and HP bonus was 500. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool in my opinion. I mean, if I haven't gotten one with an attack bonus, but it's probably possible to get an attack bonus on different weapons. So, look out for that. So that's how you get weapons. And yeah, so okay, now that you have your weapons, how do you level them up? Because if we go and equip my new weapon, which you go to status and player equipment, I'm gonna change my rapier. We're gonna change it to the new one. We are gonna we're gonna change it. My HP is actually gonna decrease a slight because I'm changing it, but my attack is gonna go up. So all in all, it's worth it. So you can see that my weapon is at level 1, and it's at level 1, but it's a level 30 weapon, meaning that it can go higher, and you can actually go to items and equipment to see this. You can see that the one that I just got, it is a level 1 out of 20. So your weapons can go up to a level 20. But how do you do that? Because right now it's level 1. So if you've noticed, whenever you kill an enemy, it gives you XP, but it also gives you weapon XP. So as you're battling things, you are gaining experience for your weapon. So like, for example, this small rapier that I was using on floor 1 it is at level 2, and it's almost at level 3, and it's because it's gotten experience. As I used it, it gained more and more experience, you know, just level it up, and as it levels up, its stats increase a little bit. So especially once you get to the last floor we have available right now, which I believe is the 6th floor. I'm not there yet, so I'll have to find out. Once you get there, I mean, that's as far as you know, you can work on your equipment that way, so that way whenever the next floor is available, you already have an advantage, at least strength wise. So that's something, you know, to consider. Also, something that, you know, is really helpful, so another tip, something that's really helpful as you are progressing with this game is to party up with people. This game has a great multiplayer aspect that, I mean, even though the story, you cannot do it as a party. So I mean, boss battles, like for the floor bosses, you cannot do them with a party of people that you know or just randomly met. But you can still go to like maps and like party up with people, and that gives you XP so much faster. And just going through a dungeon with a group of people, it is great. Oh my gosh, like I was doing that yesterday. I was leveling up so fast, it's not even funny. But to party up, you go to the little people icon above the shop one, and you can do, you know, player search for you to friend somebody. You can go to party to create your party, to recruit somebody, or a party search. You can search for a party. You can see that there's some parties available that, you know, you can join. So that's cool. So you don't even have to try. Or you can party recruit. You can have an ad for, like, you know, what kind of, you know, people you want to, you know, you want to join you up. But also you could just go to people that you know and to follows. Go to follows and, you know, find somebody that you know, click on them and contact and send them a party invite. And now you have a party. And as long as they're online and willing to find you, because you only get experience as long as you're in the same map. You have to be in the same map for it to work out. Same map, same server. And actually when you get a party invite, it moves you to their server. Well, it asks you if you want to be moved, which you should. Which you should. Another tip is, how do you turn in these daily quests? Because I got a notification about a daily quest, you know, completed, and I assumed that I was going to get my reward automatically, but that's not true. I missed out on a daily quest reward because I didn't know this. So you go over to the quest icon, which is the 3rd option, and go to accepted quests, and if you scroll, you have your daily quest. And my daily that I have available right now is sell item. So I've already gone through and sold this, and you can see that it gives you an option to report it. I saw this and I thought, report that it's glitchy? Like, that's my assumption, because if you go to accepted quest and you go to one that you haven't done, so like enhance equipment 5 times, I have not done this, you can go click on it and you can see that there's no report button, so I haven't done it. So let's turn in this this daily one, and it's gonna give me this random hammer. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna click report, and you report the completion of the quest. Ta-da! Quest clear! And that is how you do your dailies. So whenever, you know, make sure you check your accepted quest and do that, because you could be missing out on a little bit of rewards. Like, sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's experience, but make sure you do them. Make sure. Also, something that you should probably check out, kind of along this line, is achievement. And I forget. So on the 3rd option too, along with quests, the bottom option, the achievements, you have things that you have like as tasks that you do just progressively. Like right now I have hunt 5,000 monsters. So I've done the lower levels of these, and you get like 30 gems for doing some of these. And you know, at the lower levels I think it's just 20, but as you increment, you get more and more gems. So it's totally worth doing, especially because then you can get some gems so you can pull. Because we need all the pulls. Okay, so now that we're done with that, next thing, how do you get new avatar parts? Because like Mew Mew, I see that you look so cute. Because I mean, look at my character. She's adorable. I mean, I would have liked the purple, you know, the purple ears, but hey, you can't have everything. So if you want new avatar parts, there is a type of banner that you can pull from. It's over in the shop. It's over in the shop once it loads. There's the rare order where you can get new skill records, and there's an avatar one. And right now the new one that we have is the Fox avatar, or you know, avatar parts, and you randomly get pieces, either male or female. And just because, you know, you're a female avatar does not mean you're gonna get all the female parts, which sucks because I've gotten a lot of male parts and I'm like, eh. But what do you do with the ones that you don't want and never gonna use? Because I mean, your partner is a female and you're, you know, I guess guys wouldn't have this much of an issue. If, well, people that have guy avatars would not have this issue if they had, you know, the random ones. So if you come over here and talk to this random trader person, she can actually take your spare parts. So you talk to her and you can sell your avatar pieces. So avatar shop, sell. So I can sell this elegant butler top for this blue coin currency, and I'm gonna sell it because when am I gonna dress up like a butler? A male butler at that. So we're selling that, we're getting that. We're gonna sell some of the things I have. So the elegant butler part, I mean, I had the full male outfit, but not the female outfit, and like that was so sad. So I'm selling both of these male bottoms. And let's see. I'm gonna keep the ones, at least for right now, I'm gonna keep the random ones that we were given for rewards. And let's look at accessories. So Graceful Foxtail, I have 1. This classy Fox Max, I have 2, so I'm getting rid of 1. Elegant Butler Gloves, getting rid of those. And see, like those just give you, you only get 5 for those. So we're getting rid of this Butler Glove. And I think, at least that's all my duplicates. And I don't remember if the Fox Scarf is male or female, so we're gonna keep that one for now. So we're just selling 1 Fox Mask and 2 gloves. So they're sold. So yeah, I literally had the full male butler outfit. And I think they do that on purpose. I bet the female parts have less of a drop rate than the male ones. And like that's not nice. So now that I sold them, I did get a little bit of currency. Yeah. So you can trade stuff. So you can buy the avatar parts. You can choose what banner you want to buy from. So let's go, you know, if I go to the Fox avatar one, if I wanted to get the top. So I have 155 owned. And so like I can see how much each of the tops are. So, you know, unfortunately, the female top for the Fox avatar board is 500. I don't have 500, so I would have to pull a lot more and either hope to get it or just hope that I can get more pieces. So I mean, they're really cute, but I'm sure there's gonna be more coming up. And so even the accessories, so at least it seems like the ears and the tail are not that expensive. So I actually might buy them before the boards go away, considering that I do have enough to buy the purple ones. Well, they're blue, so maybe I'll just buy the black ones because that would be better with the color scheme. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe in the future I can get an actual cute top to wear and bottoms. Just get the whole set. Like that would be ideal because I have this one, this red with white, because like even the kind of magenta with blue would have been cute. But hey, there's gonna be choosers. So that's that. But at least even with the regular armor and just adding the, you know, the little bow accessory, it looks pretty cute. It looks like it's matching. So that's kind of really all that matters at this moment. Okay, so now that we've gone through style, let's see. Another thing we do is how to level up your skill record. So you pulled, maybe you got something really amazing. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you got okay stuff. All I wanted was a 4-star Asuna, and I got her. I have this one. But you want to level up other skill records, and I totally get that. So one thing that you can do is to level them up is because, let's see, if you go to your player equipment, and you can see which ones you have, you know, equipped at the moment. Right now, actually, for my second set, I have Agile with because he has a AoE skill, so I really like that. I unfortunately don't use the axe so much because it's so slow, but I need to work on that. And for my rapier, I do have Asuna on here with a passive. Well, also another Asuna just kind of hanging out here because it's a buff. Okay, so how do you level them up though? And that's a great question because you don't level them up by fighting. You should come over here to Mr. Blacksmith person, if he would let me talk to him. And let's go to skill record. You can come to the skill record, pick the one that you're trying to level up. Let's say I'm going to level up my Agile. Agil, I don't know how to pronounce the name. And to level him up, you use these little fragments. I think they're, what are they called again? There's something fragment. You get these by completing quests. So I would recommend, if you're level up the ones that you're actually using. Like I will use some to level up my Asuna a little bit, but because I'm also using Agil and he's a 3-star, I'm gonna try to level him up a bit. So let's use a few on him. But definitely, you know, always consider what is best for your playstyle. I'm gonna take him to level 10. And him level 10 out of 60. I'm using 7 of my little fragment things that I have here. So I'll level them up. And so, and as you can see on the skill section right here, it shows what it incremented by. So it says 305 damage. It's 300.5 at base. So, you know, it is a little bit more damage. So let's take him to 10, and now he has slow. Oh, now that I select that, I can click the button Enhance. Do you want to use this material? Yes. And ta-da! Continuing enhancing? No. Not right now. Also, just FYI, on transformation is where you can go if you want to take your skill records higher. But I don't have any cards that can do that right yet. Okay. And the limit break is whenever you get the same card, the skill record twice. So that's very handy. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Oops. Before I move on. Also, if you want to upgrade your equipment, you can do so by the same thing. Come to the blacksmith and select the weapon that you want to upgrade, and you can use some of the fragments that you get through quest, and you can use them to level up your weapon. So this is a small sword that I could upgrade, but we're not upgrading that. I don't see the rapier that I'm using. Oh, because there's a second page. So this is the new rapier that we just made. So I can level this up. So we'll level up. And you can see how the values on attack change as I do that. So choosing 4 low fragments, it just went up to level 6. And it has increased its attack a little bit. So we'll do that. Ta-da. And now it's a level 6. And I'll continue leveling it up as I use it more, but it already has a little boost. I only suggest doing that when you're getting a new weapon in a different floor, because I don't suggest that you buy weapons every floor. Just switch them out whenever you need a new one. So definitely always focus on that. And also, one final thing that I want to talk about is skill records. Which ones are the best ones? If you have a Christmas Sachi, you're set. Any AoE skill record that's 4-star are generally amazing. And there's two types of skill records. There's the ones that have the blue dot, which are passive skills, and the red ones are actual skills that you can use in battle. Some of them are attacks, some are buffs. So just think about blue is passive, red is things that you attach to your weapons and are either buffs that you can do to yourself or are actual attacks. So actually, if I switch my weapon, you can see that if the one that I just did, because it's behind my screen, it's actually just a buff. It's not an attack. So definitely always see what you're doing. Oh, and the day just reset. So I just got 2,000 cool for the longer bonus. So I guess to add to that, this game is running in JP time. So all the, some of the announcements, everything is handled in JP time. So it takes some getting used to. It's not US time, because right now it's 2 p.m. Central, and the date just officially rolled over. Although the day rolls over at 10 a.m. Pacific, I believe. So keep that in mind. It's running on JP time. There's various servers, so always try to coordinate with the people that you want to play with. And if you want to play with new people, there are some people in my server in Discord that are currently playing this game. You can come and join us. And if I'm playing on stream, you can totally join me when I am randomly leveling up on a specific lore. So I hope you join us. I hope these tips have been helpful for you. Just across the board, these are basic things for the game that will help you on your way. And there is so much more to this game, and I will try to do kind of tips for specific areas, such as the skill records or for your equipment, and even eventually skill record spotlights as soon as I'm more familiar with them. So let me know in the comments below, what would you like to hear more about Sword Art Online Integral Factor? Are you playing? Are you enjoying the game? So let me know in the comments below, and thank you so very much for watching. And until next time, meow meow.